Okay, I'm back. We're going to look at linear functions now. Now, you've seen this, gosh, probably since junior high, linear functions. We're just going to do a quick review. We know the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. We know the slope to be the change in the y's, y2 minus y1, over the change in the x's, x2 minus x1. Okay, so here's an example. We're going to say let the slope equal -2 and a point 0.21. And we're going to find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the line. Find the equation of the line that goes through this point and has this slope. Okay, so what do we know so far? We know y equals mx plus b. We know m is -2x plus b. We do not know what b is, but we do have a point. This is an x and this is a y. So let's put 1 into our y, and let's put 2 into our x, and we're going to solve for b now. 1 equals -4 plus b. We add 4 to both sides, and b equals 5. So the question was, find the equation of the line. Okay, so we have y equals -2x plus 5. All right, very good. Now we're going to look at 2 points and find the slope. Again, something you've been doing for a while, but just to review. So here's an example. We have 2 points, -3, -2, and -2, 0. All right, so we look at m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So if we look at this pair right here, we'll call this x1, y1, and we'll call this x2, y2. And we'll put it into the formula. y2, which is 0, minus y1, which is -2, x2, which is -2, minus x1, which is -3. Okay, negative times negative is positive, so we have a positive 2. Here we have a -2 plus 3, which is 2 over 1, which just equals 2. Okay, now let's say we're asked to find the slope, or we're asked to find the equation of the line. Can we find the equation of the line? So we're looking for y equals mx plus b. Do we have our slope? Yes, we do, 2. Y equals 2x plus b. Okay. Do we have an x and y point? Well, yeah, we have 2 of them. We can use either one and it'll work. Okay, how about we just use, let's see, I'm going to use, well, I don't care. I'll use this one. All right, so we have y is 0. 0 equals 2 times -2 plus b. 0 equals -4 plus b. Add 4 to both sides, b equals 4. So now we can write our equation. Y equals 2x plus 4. Okay, so now we're going to do a word problem. It'll take a little bit of time to write this word problem. It's very important that you keep your own notes. It goes into your brain better instead of just watching me. Okay, so here's a word problem. Resale value of used car is $18,000. Well, that's pretty nice. After 3 years. Okay. The resale value is $13,000 after 5 years. Okay. Letter A. Find a formula for the resale value. Find a formula for the resale value. which we're going to call V. All right? As a function of, all right, there's that as a function of, so we're coming up with the input now. As a function of the number of years let's call that T, all right, of the age of the car. So I'm going to read that again. Resale value of a used car is $18,000 after 3 years. The resale value is $13,000 after 5 years. A, find a formula for the resale value V as a function of the number of the years T of the age of the car. All right, well, we have 2 points here. Do you see our points? We know the input is T and the output is value because they stated such. So we know T is our input, V is our output. And they gave us some pair values. Can you see those pair values? The first pair is for $18 after 3 years. So does the $18,000 go here or it goes here? Correct, it goes here because we just said we saw the words as a function of. That's our input after the word of. So T is our input, and in this case, T is 3 years. So our output is the value of the car, 18,000. All right, then we have another point. Let's see, the resale value of 13,000 after 5 years. So the years is our input, the value is our output, 13,000. Okay, so we're supposed to find a formula. Of course, we've got 2 points. We can find the equation of the line. We can find the slope and go from there. So I'm going to erase this now so that I can continue. All right, so let's find the slope. Slope is y2, which is 13,000, minus y1, which is 18,000, all over 5 minus 3. We have negative 5,000 over 2, which is negative 2,500. What this means is it's devaluing by $2,500 per year. So we're going to find a formula. V of T equals negative $2,500 per year plus B. We don't know what B is. Can we find B? Of course we can. We have 2 points to choose from. I'm going to choose from this point right here, input, output. So our output is $18,000. Our input is 3 plus B. Okay, to save some time, to solve for B, it's $25,500. That's how much the car was initially. So now to solve, V of T is negative 2,500, T plus 25,500. Okay. All right. Now, if we're to take this further and we wanted to know, okay, well, what will be the value of the car in, let's say, 8 years? So that would be question B. What is the resale value after 8 years? What we would do is put 8 into T and solve for T. Okay, and when we do that, our answer, not very good. Only $5,500 would be the value of the car after 8 years. Okay, I'm going to do one more thing that is required for your review on your homework, and that is looking at logarithms. Logarithms. And this will be the last thing for this video. Logarithms, what is a logarithm? Basically, a logarithm, I'm going to shorthand log, is an exponent. A logarithm is an exponent. That's all it really is. Let's look at an example. If log 100 equals 2, logarithm is an exponent. This is the exponent, and it's to base 10, because anytime you see just log without a base, you can assume it's base 10. So this is our exponent to base 10. Here's our base. There's our exponent, equals 100. So you can see the exponent goes here, and 100 goes here. 10 squared is 100. Okay, let's do another one. Log base 2, 8, equals 3. All right, what is this 3? A log is an exponent. 3 is an exponent. To what base? To base 2. 2 to the third equals 8, which we know it does. Okay, so if we're supposed to solve for x, here's an example. Log base 5, x equals 2. Log base 5 equals 2. What is this 2? It's an exponent. To what base? Base 5. So we rewrite it. 5 squared equals x. So what is x? X equals 25. Okay, now we're going to take this a bit further for the last question, which they just kind of throw in there without reviewing logarithm properties or how to solve. But you've seen this before, so it'll come to you. Log 32x equals log 1/2. Oops, I started giving you the answer before giving you the question. Okay, so here's the question. Log base 32 1/2 equals x. Okay, so we first have to translate this. We know x is an exponent to this base 32. 32x equals 1/2. See how easy that was? This is the exponent, this is the base. 32x equals 1/2. Okay, so we're going to solve for this. Right now we don't know how to do this just looking at it, right? But we have learned previously if we log both sides, we could solve this. All right? So here's a property of a log. We bring it over. X log 32 equals log 1/2. I'm just going to call it 0.5. All right? We want to get x alone. So x equals log 0.5. We divide both sides by log 32. And you can use your calculator. We'll end up with a negative 0.2. But if we wanted to do that in fraction form, well, what is 0.2? So this just equals negative 2/10, which is negative 1/5. All right, we're all done.